2, 1, no, 3, 2. Yeah! Welcome to Mind Over Matter. It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like a month and some change since I'm embarrassed. It's been a while since I uploaded anything, and I told myself every Sunday I will upload. And I like taking accountability for my actions, and I'm sorry I wasn't consistent, but at the same time I'm like, it's okay. I've been consistent for 17 weeks straight, and then just a month off. It's okay to take breaks. So at the same time, I'm not sorry, but I am. I'm sorry because I didn't stick to my word, but at the same time, it's okay to take breaks. And that's what we're talking about on episode 18 of Mind Over Matter. We're talking about taking breaks. It's okay to take breaks. We're talking about procrastination. We're talking about motivation. We're talking about it all. Episode 18 of Mind Over Matter. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this episode. So, this episode of Mind Over Matter is being recorded, as you can see if you're watching this on my YouTube channel. So, make sure you stay tuned for that. And let's get right into the episode. So, we're going to be talking about taking breaks, as I said before. We're talking about procrastination. We're talking about motivation. We're talking about passion. We're talking about it all. So, I want to start off by talking about my break, how I felt during the break, why I took a break, and I hope you guys could relate or take something away from, just taking breaks and just the false negative stigmas that come with taking breaks and taking days off. And I just want to start off with like how I felt during taking, a break from releasing episodes of Mind Over Matter. So every time, Sunday rolls around, I'm supposed to drop an episode. But Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, it was like 4 Sundays. It was like a month I didn't drop anything. Nothing. And every time Sunday rolled around, I was like, what am I doing? Like, I started to become insecure about my podcast. Like, I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt like my potential was gone. Like, started doubting myself, started getting in my head, started procrastinating even more. Like, it starts getting easier to procrastinate when you're, taking your break. And that's where I guess I get where the negative, stigmas come from taking breaks is like you're lazy, you're not doing enough, while you're sleeping, other people are working kind of mentality. But I kind of flipped my mindset when it comes to taking breaks now. I look at it as a time to, recuperate, to, recharge up, to have energy to release some heat, to have energy to release something that is going to be even better than if I was working, just tiring myself out and feeling just mentally depleted, mentally tired. You need breaks. And a good example of this is in college. A lot of college students, shout out to my college students, they overwork themselves, they study a lot, they try to do everything in this, set period of time because, they have deadlines, they have assignments, they have other classes. So they try to do all this work in this little period of time. And a lot of us college students end up being, what's the word? They end up being like burning out. That's the word. They end up mentally burning out. And when you burn out, it's basically you have no energy to do anything because you spent all that energy already forcing yourself to do all these different tasks, and it's just your body's or your mind way of telling you you're done, you're dead, you need to take a break, you need it. And a lot of us experience just mentally burning out, and like in different sensations. Like we just want to withdraw from the world. We are not ourselves anymore, and we just feel like it's too much. The weight of the world is on us. And that's why breaks are so helpful. And I feel like a lot of us take breaks for granted. A lot of us don't take breaks at all because we feel like we have to keep working, and only working is going to get us to our goal. But breaks are important. And during this break, I had time to reflect, and I had time to reassess, to just, rearrange my goals and make sure like I was on the right track. And by doing this, it gives you more energy to actually think out how you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You're not just working. You actually have a plan, a set out plan of how you're gonna do this. And what I also realize is that when it comes to procrastination, people usually procrastinate. I'm gonna give the college student as an example again. People usually procrastinate when they are doing stuff they don't want to do. So when a lot of us, for example, when I'm in college and I have assignments I have no interest in, like for example, anthropology. When I'm doing my anthropology assignments, I tend to procrastinate. I tend to keep it until last minute to do, and I rather do, my English assignments because that's where I find interest in. And those English assignments I could knock out like that. I could knock it out. I could do it right now as soon as they assign me it because I like doing that. So when it comes to things we don't want to do, we tend to procrastinate. We tend to, not want to do it because we don't want to do it. But when you actually desire or want to do something, it's like, I could wake up and I could do it effortlessly. I can do it in my sleep. I could do it for fun because it's what I am passionate about and it's what I want to do. So when it comes to procrastination, it's like, do you see yourself doing this and every day and wanting to be your best version, wanting to improve at least 1% every day in that thing? And if you do see yourself, then that's probably your passion. If you do see yourself wanting to improve 1% every day, that's probably your passion. And if you find yourself procrastinating more than usual, it's probably something you don't want that badly. And when it comes to taking a break, it's not procrastination entirely. It can lead to that if you're like, babying yourself through the break and like, oh, I need a break. I need a break every, when you just got off a break. It's like, how badly do you want it, But taking a break is not a weakness. It's really not. You need time to think and time to actually reset. Why can't I say this word? To just rearrange how you've been going about things, your daily routine, you know, to make sure you're doing it to the best of your ability. And just, I know a lot of the times in this society we like hear stuff like, while you're sleeping I'm working, or while you're sleeping I'm 3 steps ahead of you. Are you really though? I like to sleep. I'd rather sleep, because I know when I wake up I'm going to have 8 hours worth of sleep. And what you gonna have? Oh, sprint it out. Why are you trying to run straight through? No, you need breaks. And no marathon runner could go straight without taking breaks, and that's a fact. Marathon runners need water. They need time to, take a breath. You can't just run the marathon straight. You get me? So listen to your body when your body tells you need a break. A lot of times that is shown through, your thought process. It's shown through, physical attributes. Your body tells you physically when you need a break. Like when you feel like, okay, your brain has clocked out. I cannot do anymore. But don't, see, that's the problem. We wait until that point hits to take the break. We need to take the break randomly sometimes. We need to take breaks to be inspired sometimes. You deserve that vacation. Take that vacation. You don't have to wait until you're depleted to actually rest. You should rest. Like, you should enjoy the journey. You should enjoy the marathon. You should enjoy life. So make sure you're taking breaks, taking care of yourself, drinking your water. Yo, I know. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about, taking breaks. You get me? Oh, if you're just listening to this, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you're watching this, I know you're weak right now, watching me drink my water. Yeah, but that's what I mean. You gotta take your breaks. I just took my break. What are you doing to take your break, to unwind, to, recuperate? Because you're not a robot. You're not a robot. But yeah, that's my final message. I felt good to get that off my chest. Like, it's okay to take breaks. There's a lot of negative stigmas that come with taking breaks, that you're lazy, that you're inconsistent, that you're not doing enough. But in order to be your best version of yourself, you have to reflect. You have to reflect on what you just did. You can't just grind, and not have any purpose of why you're grinding. And when you take a break, you actually reassess yourself and actually take time out to think about your purpose and why you're doing this. You know what I mean? You get me? So should I end it there? I feel like it's a little... Should I end it there? I'm gonna end it there. Take the break. You deserve it. And you can't stop procrastinating if it's not really your passion. And if it is your passion, you won't make excuses. You will just do it because it's what you want to do. So yeah. So my final word is, sometimes doing less is actually doing more, because you actually have the energy to execute things with clarity. And it's okay to take breaks. You shouldn't feel guilty about it. And if you're procrastinating, you probably don't have any interest or any desire to be doing that thing. And take breaks, take time to reflect, because when you have the power to actually think with clarity, you can actually do things 10 times better than actually grinding with no type of purpose, no type of goal to what you're actually burning yourself out for. You don't want to burn out. Don't burn out. Take a break before you burn out. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. That is mind over matter, baby.